Ladies and gentlemen, battle represent 3 female rounds in the amateur bantamweight division. And in the blue corner, weighing in at 61 kilograms, representing Sarkozy team from Hungary, Nicholsa, Lukas.
Here we go, Nicholsa, Lukas from Hungary, representing the Sarkozy team. The 61 kilo, 135-pound fight. It's the bantamweight division owned by Aaron Campbell. Some hard depth folks here that are looking to put themselves in the title mix here at Battle Arena. We go all the way up to the very end, all the way up to the very, very top. Chris, can you give us some insight into being in the corner? Is it any more exciting than maybe what our folks are watching at home?
Well, I would say that you definitely have more of a close and there's some flaws that come in that motion. It's still a powerful motion. So sometimes, you know, they fight a weird on close decision and you don't see it. Because my two assistant cornermen, they were like, oh, it's one every round, and I was like, ooh, I'm not sure about that one.
For those of you watching, it's Gas.
It's not too named, because in the military he's given a nickname, so.
Well, he did. The only thing that swayed him in this play was the hematoma on the head.
And please welcome his opponent fighting in the red corner, weighing in at 61 kilograms, representing Elite Training Center from England, Sam Courage.
Sam Courage, Elite Training Center.
Oh yeah. Sam Courage. Yeah, what a night of action we've had. We've had a lot of early finishes. It's been madness.
You gotta understand, folks, when we sit down to announce these fights, usually they give us a whole stack of paper. The last page, you're joining us there, no?
Well, I'm full of energy.
Totally.
Booming.
There's nothing like 11, 12 more fights to go. There's nothing like a whole host of young men ready to step down to the put some gloves on and have some so there's going to be some 7 rounds on somebody. I'm really impressed with Nicholas. He's the baby-faced assassin. Every fight. Sam Courage is coming anytime from anytime. A bit of time off between MMA fights. So I think it's quite well boxing. The new team, Elite Training Center, looking to reestablish themselves as a band. Unfortunately, my eyes are straying right now. Looking down the line, we've got some amazing fights coming up. Let's just talk about this one. We've got some former title holders and such MMA. We've got future title holders. We've got BJJ brown belts, BJJ blue belts, and purple belts. We've got guys who have experience all over the UK and the world. You are really seeing the cream of the crop in European martial arts.
We had someone get their belt in the cage tonight, Steve. That's very unusual. Oh. Some intensity going on this stare down. If your name is Courage, like, you can't bottle the fight. You've got to be in there, haven't you?
I don't think we'll see him giving up anytime soon.
No. Nikolai Lukas representing Hungary. Sam Courage, the UK. 61 kilos.
Touch gloves, good sign of respect from both fighters. Quick jab there from Lukas.
We've seen this before with Nikolai Lukas, that lightning fast boxing. Oh, and a front kick.
He's like on a hair trigger.
Oh.
Big right hand lands.
Oh, look at that. He's so composed.
He really is.
Landed a big right and then slipped the counter straight away.
He lands a bit and then he waits for you to react and then he counters. It's one of those it's a very aggressive counter striking style that you see from Lukas.
We've seen a lot of fighters that land big and then they eat one big one back. This is much more skill from Nikolai Lukas.
I want to see a bit more movement in the feet of Courage right now. He needs to be bouncing off, moving off to that right side. Good, he comes to the body there.
Yeah, I think Sam Courage, like,
he's a bit flat-footed on that lead
yeah,
foot.
if I was in his corner and I was watching back at the previous fights of Nikolai Lukas, I would be maybe having a grappling heavy.
There you go. Yeah, they were calling him in there.
Yeah.
See if he can establish head position. He drops down for the double leg. He's got the hips, but he seems to be giving up maybe a bit of a guillotine or a head wrap there.
Oh, lovely done. Didn't just drop back for the guillotine, but powered him to the floor. Oh, big takedown from Nikolai Lukas.
Suplex.
Oh, good work from Nikolai Lukas. Controlling his top pressure. He's got the underhook with his left arm.
And he's got a
crucifix position, landing shots. This is beautiful for Nikolai Lukas. This is the difference between just a little bit of experience, maybe a bit of ring rust from Sam Courage.
Maybe a bit of that. But also that Nikolai Lukas has really established his game early on. He's got Sam Courage just reacting, and then he ragdolls him to the floor again.
This is the Khabib Nurmagomedov night. It's going to be, possibly. But
I hope so.
There's a lot of fighters that are replicating that style now.
Watch, he's going to come back up again, lifts him high into the Kettering sky.
I wonder how much energy he's using doing that, but he's getting a good position out of it.
He's in the mount, makes Sam Courage give up his back again. But he is quite low in those hips, so he can sit down and through maybe. It's on the neck.
Oh.
I don't know if he's got it.
You can finish that. You see, in amateur mixed martial arts, we have these big padded gloves, and it's just that little bit hard to cinch in a rear naked choke because you can't dig your hand through.
And Sam Courage has got his chin in the crook of the elbow there, which is your usual go-to position, but now he's getting stretched out.
Stretching him.
It's going to be very hard.
It's going to be close. It's a bit of a face crank. I like it. Oh.
It just seems to be getting tighter and worse and worse.
Yeah, he needs to keep twisting it now. He needs to turn it into a neck crank.
He's let go of the extra grip, and he's focusing on the arm instead. Maybe he's going to move off to an arm bar.
Or he's going to try and trap it with a foot, maybe. Been watching John Danaher's videos. I wasn't sure why that grip transition.
It was interesting.
Oh, hit from
Sam Courage is definitely not out of it. He's just going to try to punch back through his hand. That was a round of establishment, wasn't it, Chris? He established early, and he just ran away with it the whole round. And if that's going to be the whole fight, it's going to be a long evening for Sam Courage. He's got to get back in there. He's got to start to establish what his game is. What has he been planning all summer, and how is he going to realize it?
It's we've seen this before, Steve. I think me and you've been commentating now for a few years, and they have these like fashions in MMA that kind of come in and out. Especially the guys at the top. There's a trickle-down effect of these high-level techniques, and we saw like Edson Barboza and Conor McGregor with these like flashy taekwondo type kicks. And then we came, and every fight I felt like there was a spinning hook kick. And now what we're seeing a lot of is Khabib Nurmagomedov grappling, the kind of relentless grappling.
I just call it the battle grapple style, right? You're looking to punch and grapple. You're looking to kick and grapple. You're on the ground, you're punching so that you can grapple stronger. Grappling with a capital G. And we saw that in spades from Nikolai Lukas.
Yeah, very dominant that round.
The corners have had their input. Now he's lighter on his feet. Maybe that's a bit of the plan here. I want to see a little bit more from this from Sam Courage.
Sometimes to go around down, if you're still quite fresh, it's quite freeing because you can throw caution to the wind a little bit. Oh, nice combination from Sam Courage.
He's a bit more up on his toes here, but you can see that Nikolai Lukas is on his toes the whole time, whereas, there you go.
Intelligent.
Very nice wrap there. He was winning on the ground, so he goes back there. Mermaid passes. Sam stiff arming.
Oh, that's interesting. Got to watch the back of the head. Oh, nice shots from the bottom. Sam
Makes
Courage.
him back up.
Unorthodox. Oh,
he made him give up the pass, though. It wasn't too bad.
Yep.
Can he stand up from here? There we go. Gets up. There's a different in the footworks here, folks. If you're watching at home, you can watch the balls of the feet from Nikolai Lukas and the heel stepping of Sam Courage.
Sometimes that heel stepping, you're really planted. You can get a lot of power in it.
I think that's what he's going for.
Yep.
He's looking to set. Boom, big.
Oh,
nice.
lovely.
That was a beautiful combination.
That's a very bang Muay Thai combination, that one.
I like that high 1-2 down to the leg.
Oh, lovely shot by Nikolai Lukas.
Head position's good by Courage. Gives up another takedown, but he might be able to wrap a full guard. He's got butterfly hooks in.
Oh, he's looking for a reverse triangle. Now he's looking for Kimura, but He's going to really struggle from that position. Nikolai Lukas just needs to wait this out. He shouldn't really get submitted by this. Unless Sam Courage turned it into like a leg scissors. Then you can get a little bit more pressure, but it probably means that Nikolai Lukas can slip out. But it's a reverse triangle, this position.
I was wondering when Nikolai Lukas was going to do this, start attacking the toes or the heel and start pushing it off the head.
Yeah,
there you go. Now he ends up in this weird reverse mount. It's a rarity.
Oh, I'm impressed by the grappling of Sam Courage. Constantly.
Yeah, he was good awareness. He's looking to be dangerous everywhere.
I feel like Sam Courage's jiu-jitsu is much better than his wrestling. Kind of looking to... Oh, lovely step over for the arm triangle. Beautifully set up. He's a little bit high on the neck. So
He
one of
needs
the...
to suck it
And
back
now
down.
he's got his leg stuck in half, which is going to be hard to finish. But he can use the hold to work his leg out of that half guard and then sink low and come high, and then you get it under the chin.
Which he's done now, and he's moved off to the right side.
Yeah. And what he needs to do is stick his left knee in Sam Courage's hip, and that will cause a bit more of an angle on his body and make the submission much tighter.
Oh, Sam Courage doing the right thing, trying to
Oh,
lock
it's
it
all
in.
over. What a submission.
It wasn't desperation there. It was perfect technique there from Sam Courage, looking for the proper escape, but Nikolai Lukas just with a very, very tight arm triangle there. He gets the victory. Boom.
What a result.
For the Sarkozy team. And they are quite pleased for the Hungarian standout to come in and finish with a second round submission. Sam Courage. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Good effort. Really strong second round, I thought.
What a performance. Nikolai Lukas just gets better and better every show.
That's the thing with these young lads, isn't it?
Yeah,
They
constant
come
improvement.
in, they get that improvement, and they're willing to go and test that. It's one thing to walk around your little town talking about how you're a bad boy. It's another thing to come far and wide to prove it. And Nicholas Sarkozy certainly has today. Here we go to the official decision, or the official announcement, pardon me.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Alan Jackson calls out the contest at 2 minutes and 25 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by head-on show, Nicholsa, Lukas!
We are Battle Arena 57. Welcome to all the shows. Thank you very much for joining us live on pay-per-view. I'm your host, Steve Brinkman. Joining me is Chris Fensom, and we are bringing to you 10 more incredible fights. Ooh, we got Way of the Spiritual Warrior coming back up. I can't wait.
That's Mikoshi. I like Mikoshi.
Mikoshi.
The bod, the dad bod Mikoshi.
Mikoshi with the dad bod. But, you know, there's some power in that dad bod, that's for sure.
Some of the best grapplers in history, or best MMA fighters in history, the Fedor Emelianenko. That's classic dad bod. That's what you do with it.
Vodka and big right hands, man. That's all you need.
Steve, we need to get the referee's attention. One of the guys, the cornerman in the last match, his bracelet exploded when he was so excited, and now there's little black balls all over the cage.
Oh, yeah, we do.
It's a very unusual situation.
I'll go tell them right now, actually.
Oh, you star. This is Battle Arena. Hello to everyone watching live. This is Battle Arena 57, brought to you by the ISK, the International Sport Kickboxing Association, by A1 Fightwear, by NetVision, by Cat's Jolly Holidays.
It's the third time we've had you on Battle Arena now. 3 wins. What a performance yet again. What is next for you?
Mi lesz a következő? 3-szor nyertél. Mit tervezel, hogy mi lesz a következő?
Többit is nyerem.
He wants to will the rest as well. Whatever comes, he wants to win it.
Whatever comes, he wants to win it. Okay, so are we going to see you back in November?
Novemberben eljössz bunyózni? Yes, he will.
And are we going to see a title shot? Do you think?
That's what he's aiming for. You know, that's the plan. Hogy menjél a címért, az övéért.
Any call-outs?
Valakit, akit ki szeretné hívni?
Mindenkit.
Everyone. He said whatever they bring him, he's going to take it on.
Literally line them up and you'll knock them down. That's the way we're going, is it?
Sorakoztassák föl őket, és jöhetnek szép sorba.
Együttéssel mindet.
Yeah, he wants to punch them all out, you know.
We look forward to it. Cannot wait for November. Congratulations again. Superb performance. Thank you very much. We're going to hand back to the cage now with MC Ricky Wright.